threw him off or not, but obviously he's played better in the past, and he'll get better from it. So,
Robert, it's one thing, rookie decisions and that kind of thing you expect from Zach. It seems like he can't complete simple passes, behind the line of scrimmage, some short screen passes that you tried. I mean, is that concerning?
No, he had a couple that got away. He also had a couple that were on the spot, and we didn't help him with just making plays. So it's obviously it's something he's got to improve on. I'm not going to hide from that, but it's not something we're concerned about. It's something that we got to keep working on.
Robert, with those short ones, I mean, shouldn't it not necessarily be, he completes some, he doesn't complete some? I mean, shouldn't those be the ones that you're hitting at like a 90% clip?
Yeah, I mean, he had, I think, 3 of them underneath that were dropped on him today. So he had the one in the dirt to Griff, and he had the one on the bubble to Barrios with a 2. And it's obviously their quarterback also had it. Slippery ball. When it gets cold, it gets slick. But not to make an excuse for him, he's got to be better, obviously. But it's something that he'll be better at. I'm really not concerned about the long-term view of whether or not he can complete a short ball.
Robert, can you take us through the drive at the end of the first half, just not using the timeout there until 30 seconds left, and then how killer were those 2 penalties from Mims?
The penalties were killer. Obviously, we wanted to finish with the ball at half. Even with 30 seconds left, we still had I think we still had 2 timeouts if I'm not mistaken. So it's still you got a chance to be aggressive in the middle of the field. You had plenty of time in those situations, and so I felt like the usage of timeouts were on point. But yeah, the penalties throughout. Anytime we got something going, it'd be a drop pass or a penalty that just set us back, and obviously it's something that we got to get better at.
Mims only came back, I think, for 1 play at the end after those penalties. Was that a punitive measure?
Yeah, I think I'll speak for him, and I'm sure he'll echo it. He's got to be better, just from a responsibility standpoint, and just the penalties there in the first half. It wasn't as clean as, and something I'm sure he'll get better at. So
Denzel is somebody that you guys have talked a lot about, trying to getting him to a point where he capitalizes on his opportunities. So, I mean, what does it say that he finally gets a chance to start with all these guys down and he needs to get benched because of disciplinary? But
it wasn't disciplinary. He'll get another opportunity next week. It's not like it's not like anyone's coming back. He's very capable. Obviously, he missed a couple of weeks, and he's got to hit the ground running. He's got to get himself going again with regards to the game plan and the urgency and the discipline that he had caught himself up to before he had the COVID stuff. So he'll come back. Got a lot of faith in him. He's a great young man. He's got the right attitude. He'll be fine.
How much did not having Elijah Moore and Corey Davis hurt the offense today?
I don't know if it hurt. I would love to give you a better answer if I felt like we were playing clean ball. With regards to just making the routine play, like you guys mentioned. If we're making routine plays and you see them doing something schematically that's hurting you, then absolutely, I could give you a better comment on it. But we feel like we could have been a lot better today, with or without them. So.
Robert, how come you struggled so much against the run today?
Aside from that last run, I think they were averaging like 3.7, 3.8 a carry, something like that. It was under 4 a carry. I felt like the run game was fine. They just kept going to it. So, I mean, they're at 43 carries for 160 yards. If you need 43 carries, I feel like you're doing something right. Just defensively, credit to them, just being patient. But, the last run of, 44 yards, obviously it kind of makes the stat look a lot worse. But up to that point, I felt like the efficiency of our run defense was pretty good.